Hello guys, thank you for watching the Mr. Willow channel. It's always a pleasure to be here with you guys, showing you, telling you things that are not even important, showing you things that don't even matter, but it's a pleasure to be here. And today I'm gonna be talking about my experience with 5-MeO DMT, which is known as bufo alvarius. When they get bufo alvarius, they get it from a frog. It's the secretion from a frog that lives in the Sonoran desert. Before my experience, I have always been searching for the unknown. Before bufo alvarius, I was looking for DMT because I thought it was easier to get. I know bufo is better than DMT, it's stronger, lasts longer, but so I thought it was gonna be easy to get DMT, and I was about to buy it online, maybe on Instagram or online. Anyways, one of my friends, he found out that it was gonna be a ceremony going on in Mexico, Ciudad Juarez. I live in El Paso, Texas, and here for me it's very easy to go to Juarez. It's just like an hour away. So I text the chairman, we made all the arrangements, and he told me that I had to stop eating red meats, maybe do white meats like chicken and fish, and definitely vegetables and water, doing as clean as possible. And he also said that before my ceremony I had to do a full fasting, no water and no foods for like 24 hours. So long story short, the day of the ceremony came, so I went, and it was around 11 in the morning when I was there. I was feeling very tense, I was feeling very nervous, and I was almost sure that I wasn't gonna experience anything. So I thought that for me being there, it was just a waste of time and a waste of money. I thought that I was just not gonna see anything. Supposedly, the bufo is known to give you high hallucinogenic. So bufo is known to make people hallucinate very strong, and I was pretty sure I wasn't gonna hallucinate and I was not gonna see anything real or fake. And but my tension, I wasn't in control of the tension that I was feeling and the nervousness. So my turn to smoke the bong came. So the shaman gave me the first try. On the first hit, I felt that a sword went through my entire body, from here to here. Like I felt my tension going away. That sword that I felt cut my tension in half. And after that, I tried to lay down. I tried to relax, to get the spiritual experience. So I closed my eyes, I lay down, I tried to relax even more. The shaman started singing, and I was there listening to what he was singing. He was singing pretty good though. But after 3 minutes, I knew that I wasn't going nowhere. I knew I wasn't gonna experience anything. So I decided to sit down and tell the shaman that the dose he gave me didn't do nothing. So he was surprised. He proceeded to give me a second dose. On the second one, I felt it was stronger. When he was giving it to me, I was seeing his face was wavy, very strange. So I closed my eyes. I lay down again. I thought this time maybe I was gonna be able to experience something out of the ordinary. And what I was feeling, actually I was scared. I was feeling scared. I was feeling a lot of anxiety this time. I wanted to escape the present moment. All I was seeing was the spectrum of white and black. It was stains of black pain and stains of white pain, and but my emotionally I was scared. So I had to try to calm myself down. I had to to tell myself to calm down, that nothing was going to happen, that everything was gonna be okay. So after 2 3 minutes, the effect went away. So I sat down again and I told the shaman that all all I was seeing was this black and white, and that was my ego there with me, talking to me, making me think that I was very strong. And but I told the shaman that I wasn't experiencing anything. So he told me that I had to relax more, to go and sit in a table that was somewhere in there. And he also advised me to talk to my ego, to tell my ego that he was always gonna be my friend, and that he had to let me do this because this was something important to me, and that after that we were going to be friends again. To me, it was a little ridiculous what he said, but anyways, I went and sat down in the table. I tried to meditate. The shaman, he finished with the 2 people that he had in there, so he called me back again. When I go, I noticed he put a little bit more on the bong, and he basically told me that I had to let every bit of air out of my lungs. Like, he wanted me with nothing in my lungs. And he said that he was gonna give me the signal when to do it, because he had to light up the bong. So I was seeing all the smoke in the bong, like flying around the bong. And by this time I was out of air, like nothing. I was about to pass out. And then he put the bong in my mouth. So instead of breathing air, I breathed all the smoke. And as soon as I finished with the smoke, I didn't even saw his face this time. Like, I lay down. My ego basically said bye bye. Last thing my ego told me was, "You want to see everything? Here is everything." And I swear, I saw this shadow, black shadow, running away from me, which I believe was my ego. So after that, I see myself not in my physical, not in my astral body. This time I was in a bubble of light, flying to the sky, and I was going directly to a huge circle of light. It was way bigger than the sun. So it was in seconds when I was inside this huge white light. And when I was there, I had many questions to make, but I couldn't do any questions, because what I felt in this place was amazing. It was a feeling that I was from there. I knew I was from there. I belonged to that place. That place was me. It is very hard to explain this feeling. I had questions like the type of questions that, why am I here? What am I doing with my life? Why I have to be here in the planet? When I was there, all my questions were answered, not telepathically, not by voice, by feeling. What I felt answered all my questions. So I was in this place observing everything. I was just so amazed. I didn't have a face on this place. I didn't have my physical face, but at one moment I remember myself being there with the mouth open, like super surprised, super amazed, and I felt that my energy was being absorbed from this place, and I wanted to stay there. I didn't want it to come back. I was feeling this energy was taking energy from me. Like, it's very, very hard to explain what it's like to be in the source. I didn't believe that place existed. I really thought maybe I was gonna hallucinate. I didn't know I was gonna live something real. I didn't know I was gonna be that conscious on that moment. So something pushed me away, something pushed me out of the light of the place that I was, and so I went back to my body. And when I'm in my body, I, I, I started smiling. When I started smiling, I'm aware that that was my ego going back to me. And after my ego goes back to me, I started having a huge orgasm, an orgasm that it wasn't sexual, it was an orgasm in the entire body. So I don't know how, but I ended up moaning like crazy in front of the people that was there, and which I think was a little embarrassing, but that was part of the experience. So when I got up, uh, all the tears were coming out of my eyes. I started crying a lot and started hugging all the people that was there. I understood that I had to love everyone, and because we all are coming from that place that I was. So after the ceremony, days after that, I started dreaming. I lasted dreaming like 1 week, dreaming of going back to that place. And sometimes I was waking up like at 3 in the morning, all surprised that I was there again. And so when I was trying to go back to sleep, um, I was starting to get all these messages, messages telling me that I had to hug even the walls of my house. I have to hug everyone, and because even the walls of my house belong to that place that I was in. So very great experience that I had with bufo alvarius. I would highly recommend it to the ones that have the opportunity. It, I don't believe it's something that you can look for, an experience like that. Like the chairman said, I do believe him. He said that you can't look for that experience. That he said that bufo has to find you, and you will attend the call. So when it's your turn, you will be there. And I just wanted to share this. Thank you guys for watching. See you soon.